Bronson will dig in with a couple of guys in score to take the lead here in the early going. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one.
Hold him right here, boys. Here we go.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, when you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Leading off with Texas.
Chipper Bronson is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Here it comes.
Hey, all right, here we go now. Great ball.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence, and I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Chipper Bronson will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitch.
Right here, one time.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Chipper Bronson will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, Chipper Bronson.
First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
And the pitch. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. As he'll hang on here to record the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. Chipper Bronson will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone. He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0. First pitch coming. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Chipper Bronson will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around first, digging for two now. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as we put up our team leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently third best on this Rangers ball club. CC Sabathia is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
First baseman, Chipper Bronson.
Chipper Bronson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The next pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Chipper Bronson will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle. Now here's the first pitch. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top. Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Chipper Bronson will stand in now, one day after his amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon. Hard hit towards center, and Ackley will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Chipper Bronson will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Chipper Bronson will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. And guys, the Rangers were able to claim victory here thanks in no small part to the pitching of this man, Cole Hamels. Take a
Inside the Show with Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Stros matched up against the Minnesota Twins at Target Field, and the Astros nabbed the victory 6-1. Chris Carter had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. Dallas Keuchel was dominant on the bump, grabbing the victory with a complete game effort. The Toronto Blue Jays did battle with the A's in the East Bay, and it was the Athletics who came out on top. The score was 2-1. Alexi Ramirez turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Indians paid visit to the Tigers in the Motor City, and it was the Tribe who came away victorious. The final was 3-0. Roberto Perez collected 4 hits and led the charge offensively for the winning side. The Indians starting pitcher, number 56, was impressive on the bump, earning his 12th victory of the season in the process. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Diamondbacks visited the Nats in the nation's capital, and it was the Nats who came away victorious. The final score was 3-2. Steven Strasburg started and pitched well enough.
Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, it's Interleague Baseball, the first of a 2-game set between the Texas Rangers and the San Diego Padres. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Chipper Bronson will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game. Now the first pitch. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Morant is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. Chipper Bronson will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Chipper Bronson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Kemp is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Chipper Bronson will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Morant is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here.
Inside the show. Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Major League Baseball's postseason is right around the corner, and the teams are fighting to punch their tickets. The action has definitely been exciting, so let's recap the latest news and results from yesterday. Starting out west in the American League, the Rangers matched up against the Giants.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, Chipper Bronson will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch, and a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Chipper Bronson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Fouled back. Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Chipper Bronson will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth.
Chipper Bronson.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Chipper Bronson will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Chipper Bronson.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy Chipper Bronson will dig in here.
First baseman.
Now here's the first pitch.
Bronson.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. Chipper Bronson will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Chipper Bronson.
Now here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
And these guys coming off of a really tough loss last time out. You know, you come out on the short end of a one-run ball game, and you can't really sugarcoat a loss like that. Hey, that's a tough one to take. They all are in the postseason. But I think you just got to look in the mirror, stick with what got you here, and then try to put that loss behind you as best you can.
And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Chipper Bronson will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. First pitch coming.
Chipper Bronson.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Chipper Bronson will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here comes a 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Craig Breslow is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
la música de Harry Fraud.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians, as their order will read like this.
First baseman, Chipper Bronson.
Pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Chipper Bronson will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
First baseman, Chipper Bronson.
Now the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Chipper Bronson will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And there's the 4th wide guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Leonis Martinez will come on now and pinch run here. Johnson. Don't put that card
in. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Opening day is behind us, but before we can get on with the season ahead, let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brewers paid visit to PNC Park where they took on the hometown Pirates, and the Brewers came away with the win. Final score was 5-2. As of today, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, 1 game